Hey my friends, this is Daniel Aldie, and today I want to talk with you about the greatest law of wealth. And that law is using what you have. Using all your resources, all your time, all your money, all your talents to the highest ability. Because if you don't use it, you lose it. Let me explain. Basically what I'm saying is that every single person on this earth has something that they can use to a greater advantage. And that is their wealth. Now, understanding what your wealth requires you to look within. A lot of people fail to exhibit their wealth because they end up looking outside. They end up comparing themselves to other people, other situations, and also other resources. And so what I'm telling you is that you really need to consider the things that you absolutely have and begin to use it at once to multiply your wealth. There's an old Bible story that goes something like this. There's a king who had many servants, but he chose 3 servants that he knew he wanted to give money to. One servant got $5,000, the other servant got $2,000, and the other servant got $1,000. Now the reason why they had different amounts was because they had different abilities. And the one, of course, with $5,000 had the most abilities, and the one with $1,000 had the least amount of ability. So the king took a long journey very far away, and finally when he came back, he asked his servants exactly how they did. The servant with the $5,000 said, "My king, I've multiplied the money and now I have $10,000. He asked the second servant, "How did you do?" And he replied, "I doubled the money. You gave me $2,000 and now I have $4,000. And finally he came to the last servant and he asked him, "How did you do with the money?" And the man said, "I actually buried it because I feared that you would come back and punish me if I had lost it." And the king was furious at the last servant because he knew that he could have taken that money and at least put it in the bank to gain interest. Even if it was a small amount, at least it was better than nothing. And so the king in his rage said, "Take that $1,000 and give it to the man with $10,000 because this is my most trusted and faithful servant." Now the man with the most talents now had the most money. He had $11,000 and the other servant had only $4,000. The servant who didn't invest his money now needed to pay the price, and that price was his life. So what's the moral of the story? And basically what it is that you have a specific amount of money, a specific amount of time, a specific amount of talents and resources that you're connected with, even right now, that you need to utilize so that you can multiply your wealth. Remember my friends, if you don't use it, you lose it. There's so many people that have specific gifts. Maybe they're good at art, maybe they're good at cooking, maybe they're good at mechanicking. Whatever it is, you need to use it at your highest ability. Look, I don't care if it doesn't pay you exactly what you want right now. What you need to do is you need to throw it all in. You need to invest in yourself. And a lot of people end up giving up because they don't see how that gift can multiply. They don't see how that can turn into wealth. But what I'm telling you is that if you have something, you need to use it. What about money? There's so many people that say, "Daniel, I only have $10,000. I only have $100,000. I only have $1 million." But the fact is that you have to use that money. It doesn't matter how much you have, what matters is how you use it. Or what about a young person who doesn't have that much money and doesn't know what their passion is, but they're 18 years old, or maybe they're 25 years old? What I would tell them is that they need to use their youth to their highest advantage. They need to find out exactly what they can do with what they have and then go from there. As you can see, your talents, your money, your time, anything that you have can work in your favor. Maybe you have experience. Maybe you're connected to a job that can help you. Maybe you have people in your family or you have friends or neighbors that can help you to reach your highest goals. What I'm basically saying is that every single person in this world has something that they can use to help them multiply. But if you're like that servant who had excuses and didn't use exactly what they had, then you end up paying the price with your life. My friends, take inventory of what you have right now and use it so that you can have the highest advantage of life. You can use what you have and enlarge your bank account because you just heard the greatest law of wealth. There you go, my friends. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and share this exquisite piece of content that I've just given you. Please subscribe to my channel, hit that notification button, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. I hope you use the law of wealth. See you next time.